That's University from their latest album, McCartney, It'll Be Alright. Yep, these young'uns are Beatles fans. We found 3 of the 4 band members at a barbecue where they tell us what their first records were and how this album turned out the way that it did.
The first record we got, the first record I ever got was Iron Maiden's first album.
Not bad.
So, yeah, my dad gave me a copy he used to play. I wanted Number of the Beast, but he didn't have it, so I prefer it now, though. What about you?
I think it was either like Master of Puppets and Ride the Lightning at the same time. Actually, no, it was Live After Death by Iron Maiden.
Cool.
What about you? What's first record you ever done?
So if you could introduce
I can't remember the first one I bought. Oh no, the first one I ever got to, it's so lame. I got an American Idiot, but I'm fucking
American Idiot and 2 Iron Maiden records. Yeah. Not what we listen to now, unfortunately.
It could be worse. So introduce yourselves for folks who are watching and haven't met you before. Who the heck are you?
Well, we're at university. My name's Joel.
I'm Ewan.
And our lovely friend Eddie isn't with us today because he's busy masterminding the plot for our next recording. So
good. Well, you were in the studio. Were you in the studio yesterday?
Yeah.
What was happening?
We were doing some live set. We got to do some live sessions for a radio, but the label wants us to record it and mix it ourselves. So sitting there due diligently in like this horrible empty warehouse in the middle of nowhere, recording like this.
Getting it done.
Yeah, and the signal there is absolutely atrocious. Horrible sound. Apologies for the confusion.
No problem. First things first, were you doing new stuff or just stuff from the album, or what were you?
Stuff from the album.
From the album a bit. I think we did a tune off. We did our first single, "Can't Breathe," as well, just to make it refreshing because we never got given any like session work or anything like that.
Yeah.
So
gotcha.
Have to get it done.
So you sound like you're well versed in the classics.
I'd like to think so. I hope we don't like
well enough at least.
Yeah, I don't know. It's where I think we don't like a lot of like the classic records. So when you do find one you like, it's just great. Like Transformer.
Right.
Don't like Transformer. When you listen to that for the first time, you're like, finally, this classic rock shit's got some guts.
Yeah.
And like something like Plastic Ono Band by John Lennon and stuff like
Beatles in general.
The Beatles in general, and like Exile on Main Street, stuff like that. Do love some of that. Do love a lot of that stuff these days. Maybe it's the getting older. Maybe it's the getting older thing.
Yeah, well, it probably does. So, how are any of you at least 20 by now, or how old are you?
Oh yeah, we look younger than we are, don't we? Forgot about that.
We're all 20.
Yeah, I'm 22. I'm the oldest, and then he's 22 and he's 21.
Okay,
and Eddie's 20.
You're still kids, so and you make a lot of noise.
My parents say more, unfortunately.
They always will.
Yeah.
Had to get used to it. Yeah. So I've listened to your album and it's pretty wild sounding. Tell me how I know you had some success earlier with the EP that you put out and all that. So tell me what you were thinking.
I don't know how successful it was. I think it's very weird. We probably wanted to just destroy the EP. I think.
Yeah.
Just wanted to destroy it because I think when we made it, we did it like so. I won't say rushed, but we were so like. I guess like buzzing to go record that we did it all in like a day, and like just a straight 24-hour session because like we didn't want to do like too many overdubs on it or anything like that. We wanted to keep it pretty like the demos were and stuff. But now that we listen to it, we were like, man, we could have, especially like things like Notre Dame and Part 2, which were like obviously the direction the band was going in. We really wanted to like we probably will redo them one day, but we always thought we could have given them a bit more like attention and made them more. I know, because like you were saying with like the classics and stuff, a lot of these bands, like, yeah, they were great live, but they didn't put out like great studio records. Then what's the point? Because if I go listen to the Beatles now, I can't go watch, I just listen to the White Album. Do you know what I mean? I'm just happy that they put all that time into Strawberry Fields and stuff, because I've got that forever. Do you know what I mean? So I think that was a big theme on the album. Like,
the studio work is the piece of art. The live stuff is like an extra.
It's your epitaph, isn't it?
Yeah.
The studio stuff,
Yeah. So you're thinking of your legacy already. I think that's impressive.
Well, I think anyone who goes into it not thinking about legacy, but obviously you kind of want to, maybe not an idea of how you want to look at the end, but like there is obviously like a vision there to like. You do want to be able to sit. I think one of the best things for us, like one of the real ambitions we want, is just be able to like look at a discography with good album covers.
Right. Yeah.
Like when we look at our records, like and you see them on like piracy websites and such. You see how it's presented to other people. And I think it was a really big thing for us because a lot of cover art these days is like terrible. So we really wanted that good looking discography. And that is what the first thing people see is like your cover art and stuff. We're not going to put pictures of us on the records and stuff,
Gotcha.
you know.
Yeah. The cover art thing has kind of gotten lost over the last few years because of streaming, but now that vinyl's kind of coming back, I guess it's becoming relevant again.
Oh yeah. And I think there's a lot of like a lot of people really like the artwork we do. I think it's almost as popular as the music we make, like the artwork. Just like, but yo, I love your album. The artwork's great. Like, yeah, we did the album.
I listened to this because I thought the artwork was
Yeah, but I don't know.
That, to be fair.
It's probably because there's faces on it. People identify with faces, with 2 eyes and a mouth and stuff. So maybe it's that.
Right.
Couldn't tell you.
So I think I read that you recorded this record at Damon Albarn's studio in London. Is that right?
Yeah.
Studio 13.
Yeah, Studio 13. It was fucking weird because none of us like Gorillaz fans. So like,
memorabilia.
yeah, you're just sort of there looking at it going, wow, they make so much money. You're like, holy shit.
My spot though, a lot of like cool instruments and
stuff. Yeah, he definitely spent.
Basketball hoop outside. It was very cool.
Yeah, they spend the money. He spends his money well. I'll give him that. He
All
buys
right.
a lot of good fucking stuff, but I don't know. We probably would have sounded the same anyway. We went, being honest.
yeah.
Like, because we did it all live and we did it live and stuff and used all his equipment. Most like 90% of the time, it's all our equipment. Like,
Well, they did have the proper tape machines. And
they did have a tape machine, which is nice. And I wanted to use a vocal. They had a vocoder there that I got a bit obsessed with. And then I was asking them like all week, can you plug it in? And then on the last day, they plugged it in for me. Now they used it for like 5 seconds. I was like, this is shit.
Had Logan as well. Love that
Did
thing.
you use that on GTA Online or what song was it?
No,
No.
we used
we used our synth for like pretty much.
I think the only really things like massive in like part one and stuff of instruments that we didn't own.
Yeah.
Right.
Because like the how we got the synth sound on GTA was literally just our mix of like what we used to practice with, just going straight into the synth.
The sound of the mini log just really distorted. It's brilliant.
Yeah, they couldn't have anything that was better. They run it through pedals or anything. It's just like we're just used to the sound of the room, so you want to capture how organic it is live, but also put it into that studio content. Because we're then into things like pet sounds and stuff where it's like the studios and instruments and such, you know.
Yep. And well, the song that most when I was thinking that I knew that you recorded live, you have a tune called Diamond Song, which is extremely, for want of a better word, visceral. It sounds, and I was like, what did you feel like when you were done playing that? Because man, it sounds. I was exhausted just listening to it.
We all went into every take. A lot of the songs don't have a lot of takes because it was like we viewed it as like a proper sprint. Like every song was just like all the energy you could have.
Right.
So I think we probably only went in and tried to record it about 5 times, and I think on the 5th take or something, like, yeah, that's the keeper. But yeah, it's just full on intensity. But that's how we do it live. You know what I mean? That's like how it sounds in practice, and
Yeah.
it's just full on. And we don't really play that song that much though anymore because it's that intense. It takes a lot out of us to do it live, particularly that one.
So what does your producer do for you if you're doing everything live? There's not a lot of fluffing around with overdubs and things like that.
There's a handful of overdubs, but like
When we get stuck, usually. So like on a massive 21 Pilots tattoo, when we have the vocal, the kind of ooze, we have like a synthesizer in the back, but you can barely tell. That's kind of his little magic and stuff. But a lot of this one was because our EP that was produced, I think, by him properly, but this one was a lot more. We share a credit because we were a lot more confident this time around in the studio, and we did a lot of it with his engineer as well. So yeah, not to put him down, Quez is very good.
Okay, excellent. And lyrically, I find I'm seeing a theme of laundry or doing the laundry throughout some of your songs. Why is that?
Because you're dead shit at it.
You need to
Because you're dead
wash.
crap at it.
Yeah,
Because you're dead shit at it.
Unclean.
Yeah, unclean. We're one of them like smelly old bands, you know.
And we hate doing chores.
Like sort of sat there like in the corner of a dressing room, like just totally drenched, like.
Right.
And obviously at the level we're at, it's like we're not getting showers at the venues, you know. So yeah, there's a lot of. We don't have a lot of the same. We wear this. If you look back at pictures of us, we're all wearing like the same fucking clothes as well. So we don't own a lot, you know.
Right.
So I don't know. Yeah, it must just be because you're bad at it.
Yeah.
And
never thought about it before.
so when you go out and play these songs live, do they change much or do you try to recreate what you did in the studio, or is it kind of a jumping off point?
The studio is more of a rendition of what we do live.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
At least separate into the bass track.
It's
Okay.
kind of like I think of the studio stuff a bit like sort of like the Velvet Underground, where it's like it's more like that era that they're in being captured. So when like they did White Like White Heat or like Velvet Underground 3, it's like it's not that was the idea. Like you kind of knew what songs they were gonna do, but like it's just how they were then and kind of capturing that moment in time. I think there's the songs. It depends on the songs. Some of the ones that we like, in particular, the ones that we feel a particular kinship to, I guess things like Massive Attack on Pilots Tattoo and like GTA. Although GTA maybe less so. Someone like Massive Attack on Pilots Tattoo, if you heard it now, it would be different like every time.
Yeah.
It's just one of them. It just always grows with us. It's like how part 2 on the EP like has grown so much that it's very different now. Like if you saw it live, and that's just when you do songs all the time, you just start thinking of different things, you know.
Right.
Some songs, the way they're composed, are just more like made for jamming. Some
Yep.
are more like,
Yeah.
I guess, like, well,
Like
composed.
Hustler's Metamorphosis, like even though the structure stays intact, it's always like we can always choose to do different things.
There's bits where you have the freedom to mess around and
Yeah.
change it.
If we were to try and like write this shit out like in sheet music, it'd probably look very Frank Zappa-ish, even though we're not that keen on him for some reason.
See, there you go again. You just mentioned Velvet Underground and Zappa, so you're definitely steeped in the traditional classic rock.
That's just that's entry level. That's like it's not entry level, but it's like that's one.
It's fundamental.
It's fundamental.
You have to
It's
know
like,
this stuff.
you have to listen to this before you do like Trout Mash Replica, and then you can't even think about doing Throbbing Gristle without getting into this sort of stuff. Yeah, it's just one of them. But it's just all we know. Where we're from, there's not a lot of like music around us, so you just stay on.
You listen to the classics.
You listen to the classics and like all the weird stuff lost on the internet and stuff.
Right.
It's very cool.
Very cool. So has Paul McCartney commented on the album title? Have you heard from him?
No, but I'd love to.
Not yet, but like Paul hit us up though.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a first class letter from him written in like proper Ice Age university, because I know he comes from Liverpool and like not a lot of money, but God, if that money didn't change him. I hope so. I think he'd like it, to be honest. It'd probably be a bit too loud for him, but like
Well, he'd probably have to turn it up.
Yeah.
He'd have to turn it up. He's not getting any younger, so he's in his 80s now. So.
Yeah, but to be fair, soon he might be getting younger. You never know. They might figure out just in time and test it on him first.
I suppose if anyone, it's a
Yeah.
Beatle.
I think I'd like Ringo to comment on it more. I think I'd rather meet Ringo. He seems like a really chillax dude.
Yep. Yeah, actually, he does. You're right. If you're going to hang out with a Beatle,
Very cool.
Ringo's your man.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. And so, are you thinking about what
Very
you're going to do next? Because I feel like you guys are a little underrated. I mean, are not giving, because the way you sound is very loud and kind of punky, and that's not giving a lot of credit to the fact that you may have thought this stuff out. So,
well,
you know what I'm trying to say?
what I think what's next for us, I know our label wants us to go and record another EP, and we're kind of dumping off a couple like proggy type stuff, I think.
Right.
Stuff that's a bit more embedded to people like.
Some of which is really old, like pre-EP.
Yeah, one of the songs we're gonna drop it maybe hopefully this year or maybe next year. We were gonna put it on the EP, but it ended up being about 15 minutes long. So we were like, oh right, well if you put that on it, it's basically an album, so can't do that.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah, I think we're gonna go dump off some extra tunes that we've got on a little EP, and release some really proggy, mathy music that's a bit more of an evolution on the album.
Right. So have you gotten a chance to travel around the world much?
Vegas and blow our guns.
Have you got a chance to travel around the world much? Have you been down to this part of the planet?
Oh, not yet. I'm a bit scared. I'm a bit scared coming there though. I'm a bit frightened.
How bad are the spiders?
How bad are the spiders over there, man?
There are none in New Zealand.
Right.
So you got it's Australia you're worried about. Yeah.
Okay.
New Zealand has no mammals of any no native mammals at all.
Wait, like none?
None. All we have is birds.
That's mad. That's crazy. That's
So you can walk into the woods and you can drink the water and not worried about getting eaten by a bear. Nothing, none of that stuff.
Yeah, we've traveled around a bit though. We come back from America in like March, and that was quite an eye-opening experience doing a South by Southwest in Texas.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
But America's our first like outside of Europe.
Yeah, we've done quite a bit of Europe, but we've not seen like the greater world, you know.
What was your impression of the States?
Weird as fuck.
Felt like a Hollywood movie. GTA 5.
Yeah.
The sweets though really nice. They know how to put sugar in.
I disagree. No, I disagree.
You were eating the right stuff.
I don't think the food is really as good, man.
The Monster Energy wasn't very nice.
The Monster Energy wasn't very nice. Lucky Strike cigarettes are really nice.
Yeah.
And the fast food.
Where
was it?
Denny's.
And you meet lovely people, but usually we end up meeting really lovely people anyway. So
that's cool.
I guess America has nice people. Yes.
Yep.
I don't have anything bad to say.
I don't know if you can tell, I'm American from my accent. I moved here like 30 years ago. And the one thing that I find that people miss most when they leave from one country to the other is the food. That's the thing that's most...
One of them things, you go accustomed to it. You go you like what you use.
We like British food. Like, I mean, obviously it's like
most of British food is just like foreign takeaway, probably.
Fishing.
Yeah, but who cares?
Yeah,
who cares? I eat it. Yeah. But it's how we do it, and I do miss it when we go away. Except when you go to Southern Europe, if you go to like Spain or Italy, then you don't care because like the food there is just.
There you go. Yeah.
Amazing stuff. Amazing.
Did you have any chance? Have you had buffalo style chicken wings?
Yes, we went when we went to America. We went to a buffalo barbecue place.
Smoke it. I was like, oh man, I love that shit.
I couldn't finish it all. The portions were so big for my like frail little body. I would have gone into like a shock or something.
That's why everybody's so big over there.
I did notice that, which was kind of sad. I did notice that everyone there was a bit rounder. And I kind of thought like.
I didn't think it felt any more pronounced than it did in the UK.
Yeah, we do have a lot of like beer bellies around here, so.
Right.
You know.
People are in pretty good shape down here. They like to surf. Have you ever been surfing?
No,
but we know someone who does really like.
Yeah, our tour manager's like a proper like.
I love surfing so much kind of person.
Surfophile, I don't know, like just obsessed with surfing.
Right. All right.
Well, it does look cool though.
That's a good reason to come down here. Then your tour manager can surf and you can play.
Yeah, she probably won't see us again.
I'm pretty scared of surfing, but I'm scared of basically any physical.
Yeah, he's scared of everything. Like,
yeah, I don't blame you. I'm the same way. You look like you might be fairly tall, and I think that has something to do with it.
I'm just a little under 6 foot.
Oh, that's close enough. Yeah,
6'8".
I'm 6'8".
Yeah, we're quite a short band. We're quite a small band. Like we get quite intimidated when we go in like dressing rooms, and all the bands are like 6'4", and you're like, Jesus, it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, all right.
But it's one of them.
Very cool. All right. Well, I'll let you get back to your. Was it a barbecue you were doing?
Barbecue.
Yeah, just a little get together, but it's only like us and two other people. Yeah, I didn't want to make it sound that long.
We've got loads of mates here. We're having a sick time.
I should have said mansion party. Not to say. Yeah, sorry for being honest, I guess.
That's what you got.
Yeah, probably makes it look like losers.
All righty, guys. Well, thank you very much. Come on down here. We can't wait to see the live show at some point. I'm sure you'll make your way because it seems like you're going.
Hopefully,
places.
Give it time.
No, New Zealand's probably pretty cool now that I know there's no spider.
Not a spider in sight
at all.
In fact, they spray the planes when they come in, so there's no bugs of any kind. They're very hardcore about.
Oh my, that's
yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Well done.
Cannot wait to come.
All right. Very
Amazing
good.
stuff.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you. Enjoy your record collection behind you.
I
It's
do.
That's
constantly.
years of fun. Years of fun.
If you enjoyed this episode of the 13th Floor's Music Talk series, please be sure to subscribe to the website or to the YouTube channel. Follow us on Facebook or Instagram and wherever you find your podcasts. There's a whole lot more to discover.